I got this old oven off of Craigslist. It's a free oven, which I'm going to use as a paint oven. I'm going to do some powder painting, powder coating. So you need to heat it up to 350 to 400 degrees. So I'm going to use that to do some rims. I have some other parts I want to get done, but they won't fit in the oven. So what I'm going to do is take this other oven and cut the box out of it and attach it to the bottom of this one. So I get twice as much depth in my oven that way. So here we go. The oven apart. This is just the inside of the oven. I took all the housing off around it. And now I just got the box of the oven. Insulation is behind this tin here. So it's a box with insulation all around it. So next thing is to take my existing oven and cut the bottom of it off. Open up the oven from the back side and set it on top of this one and bolt it in place, screw it in place, put some caulking around it, and make a double oven. So that's the next thing to do. Okay, this is what I got so far. I worked on it about 4 hours yesterday. Got the bottom oven door taken off, got the elements checked, they're all working fine. Took apart the top oven, stripped away the insulation and all the outside walls, and attached this oven to the top of the bottom oven. Shot some screws in here, had a nice little flange on here that I could bend down and lip it over this other oven. I did shoot screws from the inside to tie this bottom one together all the way around. Shot a couple screws in here, shot screws all the way around just to make sure this guy is stable on top of the other oven. The elements that were sticking out the bottom of this one, or the back of it, I took out and put off to the side. So now I got two elements in the bottom oven, two elements in the top oven. I plan on wiring those to different separate switches on the control panel. Got the door on. There's the oven on the inside. Not sure if you can see it. Let me see if I got a light. Inside the oven, you see the screws there that I shot in. I'll tie this top oven to the bottom oven nice and tight. These are the two elements I poked into the side. So now I got 4 elements. Nice deep box to bake parts. 35 inches from the top to the bottom. All what's left to do now is put the insulation on it, wire it up, and close it in. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you was I caulked up the seam between the two ovens with some high temperature caulking. What I used was Permatex Ultra Copper. It's the only stuff I found that goes up to 700 degrees. So once I caulk up all this, caulk the holes up around that were in the top oven, then I'm going to insulate it and finish putting it back together. Okay, I got the double oven done. Double oven for baking powdered paint. I want to paint a couple rims. So I got 2 ovens, split them in half and stuck them back together. So now I got 2 ovens top on top. I'm able to fit 2 rims inside, 2 15-inch rims. Let me pull them out and I'll show you how I did the heating elements. I made this little platform for the bottom rim, so we trim this nest inside there. Keeps off the floor like a ½ inch. Elements. I used all 4 of them, 2 from each oven. Got 2 on the bottom, or on the side, I guess, and 2 on this side. Hooked up 1 element to the oven controls. The other 3 I just hooked up to the other couple knobs. Works fine. What I do is put the oven on 350 or 400 and turn the other 3 elements on low, and it keeps everything at like 300, 350. Heats up pretty quick. I built a rack to support the upper rim. Came up from the bottom. It works out quite nice. So there you have it, a double oven for baking powdered paint.